Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Cassandra's Garden and Vibe Beautiful. I hope all of you are doing good this morning. I'm getting ready to take some pharmacy tests for continuing education, and I am not looking forward to it. I know I'm going to pass them. I study all the time. I'm always continuing, my craft in soaping and in pharmacy, but I just hate taking those tests because they take so long. You have to have a certain amount of continuing education to keep your license and your certifications and so forth and so on. But before I did that, I wanted to just discuss something with you, and I wanted to bring something to your attention. I want to talk to you about vitamin E oil. Now, for one, this has some vitamin E in it, but it's not pure. Pure vitamin E is a very thick, dark liquid, the purest form of vitamin E. But that's not what I wanted to talk to you about. This is ready available at many stores and drugstores, and people buy it, and it's still a good source of vitamin E. But there has been a misconception all over the internet that that I'm going to make known, and I'm not concerned who this is going to upset, because I base everything that I post on fact. Vitamin E is not, I repeat, is not a natural preservative. There is no such thing as you know what? I got to get my coffee for this. Hold on one second. Oh my goodness, I can't believe people really think that. I'm sorry, guys. I had to get my coffee. And don't worry about this. This is my personal soap that I made, because I have to have a stock of my own personal soap. So this is a batch that I made for me and my family. The batch that I made for customers is on the curing rack to be cured, and then in a couple of weeks to be packaged and ready to ship whenever, you want it. But anyway, there's been a big strong misconception that vitamin E oil is a natural preservative in cosmetics. That is absolutely not true. Not true. I got to sip my coffee. So, I want to explain to you that there's no such thing as a natural preservative. Anything that is natural is going to eventually decay and start to mold. So in cosmetic making, you have to have a broad spectrum, non-carcinogen, preferably, preservative. I do use preservatives in my cosmetics that I make. And I don't even know if I'm allowed to say cosmetics for the FDA purposes. So I'm not making any claims. I will say what the ingredients that I put in it are known for, and case by case studies. But in my lotions, my creams, my salves, I do use a broad spectrum preservative, because if you don't, anybody that makes soaps, lotions, or anything like that. Now, soaps, you don't have to have a preservative because it's made with sodium hydroxide, which you don't have to have a preservative for soap because it's already preserved by the sodium hydroxide, if that makes any kind of sense. But for lotions, creams, salves, scrubs, anything with a water content in it, other than bar soap, because it's preserved by the sodium hydroxide, so you're good to go there. Anything that you put on your skin, whether it's a cream, salve, anything, vitamin E is not a natural preservative. If you are thinking about buying from any type of individual that makes soaps or lotions or creams or salve, and they tell you that vitamin E is a natural preservative, you better run as fast as you possibly can and go shopping somewhere else. And I'm not trying to make a video to offend anyone. I'm not trying to offend anyone. I'm trying to educate and make you aware. There's still this is why I study every single day. There's no way you could possibly know everything. So I study a little every day on my soap making and lotion making, my pharmaceuticals, medications, stuff like that. You can't possibly know everything, but and the individual that's telling you this, they may innocently believe that. Maybe they were admiring someone that they think is highly educated or extremely skilled or smart, and they've heard that person say it, and it's just not true. It's absolutely not true on a scientific standpoint, chemistry standpoint, and just overall knowledge standpoint. There's no such thing as a natural preservative. There's no such thing. So I did want to just bring that to light and let you know that. And just, if someone that you're thinking about buying, products that are handmade, if they ever tell you that, it might be best for you to say, okay, thank you for that information, and just kind of skittle on somewhere else until that person is willing to get the proper education and the proper knowledge and skill behind them. So you do have to be careful when buying from people who do make handmade products. You do have to be careful. And that's one good thing that the FDA, looks out for, and, has very strict guidelines on us. Like, I can't say certain things, and that's cool. I won't say them, but I can, kind of work around it. But, education is really the key. Education is just vital in everything that someone does. And in order to get a very well-made product, one must be skilled and have a good, thorough, education and background and years of experience. But I have witnessed people who've had years of experience to make claims that this is a natural preservative, and it's absolutely not. No, 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 no. So if you ever hear anybody that makes handmade lotions or handmade soaps or handmade any type of bath and beauty product, if they tell you that, you need to rethink, doing business with that individual until they can get the proper education and the proper material to study and, learn from your mistakes. I do not put anything on my YouTube channel that's not true. And if I ever did, I would make a personal video face to face and apologize and correct my mistake. This is not a mistake. You can make a lotion or a cream or a salve and use vitamin E as a natural preservative, let it sit on the counter, and then you can make a very good product, a very good herbal lotion, and add a broad spectrum, non-carcinogen preservative that is made to preserve compounds, which is basically what a lotion or a cream is. It's a compound. And set it on the counter right beside of it, make them the same time. 2 weeks later, when you open up jar number one, that has the natural preservative in it, you are going to be scared of what you open. When you open up jar number 2 that has the broad spectrum, non-carcinogen, proper and suitable preservative in it, it's still going to be a very good, creamy, wonderful product that is safe. It's not only, it won't, if made correctly, it will be effective, but it will also be safe for you and your family. So be safe, people. Remember, it's so much better to go to a person who hand makes soaps and lotions and creams and salves and et cetera, but make sure that person has the proper education and skills. And just kind of trick question them. Just say, hey, is vitamin E a natural preservative? If they tell you, yeah, walk away. Please walk away. Please. walk away, go somewhere else, and get someone who does make handmade products like I do, who knows what they're talking about. You don't have to stand there and argue with them. If you want to educate them, you can. That's entirely up to you. And again, this video is not intended to hurt anyone's feelings or offend anyone, but vitamin E is not a natural preservative. Please make a note of that. All right, y'all, I got to go take these pharmacy tests for continuing education, and then I got housework to do. But I love all of y'all. Peace and love, and I hope this helps. Bye-bye.